new item effect to boost attack speed fighters. Hey guys, what's up? Today we're diving into one of the most exciting updates for fighters in Mobile Legends, the new Rose Gold Meteor. So here's the scoop. Rose Gold Meteor now grants hybrid defense for every bit of lifesteal you have. Yep, you heard that right. The more lifesteal you have, the tougher you become. Plus, it's packing a spicy new stat. 20% attack speed, perfect for those attack speed hungry fighters who are squishy in teamfights. But wait, there's a catch. This full effect is only for fighters. If your hero isn't a fighter, you'll only get half the hybrid defense. They're making it clear who this item is really made for. So let's put Rose Gold Meteor to the test. I've got some heroes lined up, starting with the bonus round himself, Zilong. With a typical Zilong build, he gets 30 hybrid defense. If you're wondering why it's only 20 on Hess's claws, well, it's because the developers lowered its lifesteal from 25 down to 20. Included in the adjustment is DHS, which now gives a fixed 8% lifesteal on the item. Back to Zilong. This build should give him 30 hybrid defense, which is like having 30 stacks of Thunderbelt. Not bad, right? Not only does he gain shield protection from Rose Gold, but he also gets hybrid defense from lifesteal. Next up, let's talk Alucard. With his passive, he already has a fixed 10% hybrid lifesteal, meaning an instant 10 hybrid defense. Based on this build, he should be getting a solid 28 hybrid defense in total. While the attack speed from Rose Gold might not be a perfect fit for Alucard, it should still help him with his enhanced basic attacks. I think the 28 hybrid defense is enough to cover the less useful stats. Now let's throw Alus into the mix. With this build, he's also reaching 30 hybrid defense. No damage sacrificed here. Not bad, right? He became tougher, plain and simple. For Argus, Rose Gold Meteor might seem unusual, but hear me out. Not only does he benefit from the new plus 20% attack speed, but he also gains 30 hybrid defense from his normal critical build. And if we swap a couple of items, we can push that up to a massive 48. Now that he's tankier, you might finally be able to press that ultimate in time. Then there's Badang with his Trinity build. Adding Rose Gold Meteor means he'll reach 20 hybrid defense when Demon Hunter Sword is fully stacked. Not a bad idea, right? The 20% attack speed also helps him punch enemies faster. Moving on, we have Freya. Her critical build will grant her 30 hybrid defense, which I think is pretty nice. More shield and defense for our Valkyrie. Next is Julian. Now this one's an unconventional build, but hear me out. Julian's main role is a fighter, which means he gets the full effect of Rose Gold Meteor. His normal build should give him 40 hybrid defense. Pretty high, right? However, the big boost will come from his passive. You see, each time his skills hits an enemy hero, he gains 15% hybrid lifesteal and it can stack 3 times. So that's 45 hybrid defense from his passive alone. Do a combo? Boom! Plus 45 hybrid defense. It's that easy. And if we add his build, that's going to give him 85. Man, that's huge. That's like 3 defense items already. Now, we all know Julian is based on magic power. However, the physical attack doesn't totally go to waste. Looking at his enhanced basic attacks, we can see that it can increase with physical stats. So yeah, I think this is borderline OP. He became super tanky without losing too much damage. 85 hybrid defense, that's too hard to collect with Thunderbelt stacks. I don't know about you, but I will definitely use Rose Gold Meteor on Julian once this comes out. But what about the other fighters? Can they benefit from Rose Gold Meteor? Well, not really, because the requirement of RGM is lifesteal and basic attacks. Skill-based fighters like Lapu-Lapu, Cho, and Khalid don't quite have the lifesteal and basic attack synergy to make full use of Rose Gold Meteor. The 20% attack speed and lifesteal to hybrid defense conversion just go to waste on them. And keep in mind, we're talking about lifesteal here, not spell vamp. Totally different stats. Plus, skill-based fighters are already tanky as hell. Now it's finally time for our attack speed heroes to shine. So what about the non-fighter roles? Can they use Rose Gold Meteor? Marksmen, I think, are the best non-fighter roles for RGM. They do basic attacks and have lifesteal at the same time. A normal critical build will give them 17.5 hybrid defense. Remember, they only get half of the hybrid defense because they're not fighters. Trinity build for the likes of Claude will get him 14 hybrid defense. Now imagine combining Rose Gold Meteor with Thunderbelt. Both give hybrid defense, and Thunderbelt's true damage scales with defense. This is a crazy combo for tanky, damage-dealing fighters like Sun. Add DHS and he'll get 28 hybrid defense from RGM's unique passive. That's like having an extra 28 Thunderbolt stack. Alright, enough theory crafting. Now it's your turn. Who else do you think will benefit most from the new Rose Gold Meteor? Share it in the comment section. That's all for this video. Stay safe and thank you for watching.